Hey everyone, on this week's episode, I'm going to introduce you to the awesomeness that is the Teddy Roosevelt Lounge at Tokyo's DisneySea.
Yes, and after we're finished lounging with Teddy Roosevelt, I'm going to explain why you shouldn't skip the Joffrey's coffee and tea carts at Walt Disney World. All that and more on this week's show.
Hello out there, podcast family. Welcome to this week's show. My name is Chris.
And I'm Kelly.
Kelly, you are wearing United Kingdom
Full-on United Kingdom get-up.
glory from head to toe. and your
United
mug.
Kingdom glory from head to toe. This is my Her Ladyship mug. I've got on my United Kingdom ears, my
Yes.
United Kingdom brilliant tank
with matching ears.
T-shirt cardigan. I also have a brilliant coffee tumbler, but I didn't bring that because I wanted the Her Ladyship glass.
Well, that's how we view you around here anyway.
Right. So I went full United Kingdom today.
You forecasting anything?
It's not really United Kingdom related.
Okay.
But you'll get the gist once we get there.
Okay, fair enough. Hey, so just like every week, I like to talk about where we got downloads from. This week, Bryant, Arkansas.
Ooh.
And I'm going to butcher this next one. Hockessin, Delaware?
How do you spell that?
Hockessin.
How do you spell that?
H-O-C-K.
Mm-hmm.
Hock. Quite clearly, Hock.
Clearly.
E-S-S-I-N. I mean, it definitely ends in
Hockessin.
Hockessin. Hockessin, Delaware.
Yes. Sorry, Delaware, if we screwed that up. We tried.
Yeah. Hialeah Gardens, Florida.
Okay.
I love that the name of that little township.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to Spain, Madrid, Spain.
Madrid
That's
tonight.
the capital of Spain.
Excellent.
We've been very Spanish the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Welcome, Madrid, Spain.
Yes.
So, hey, we launched our contest last week.
We did, yes. And people have jumped right in. Didn't you say after like 2 days we had 4,000 entries?
Yeah, so I think we ended the last contest with like 3,000 or maybe just a little bit more than that entries. Mm-hmm. We wiped out all the likes and the comments and all those entries, but allowed people to keep their points for following us on Twitter, following us on Facebook, etc.
Right, leaving reviews and things of that nature.
Right.
Right.
So
those
leaving
entries carried
reviews.
over.
Those entries carried over, but we're already to 4,000 or plus entries.
That's so awesome.
It's
I'm so
awesome.
excited about that.
Yeah, we've got like 250 people that are now in the contest.
Yeah.
4,000 entries.
That's awesome.
It's great.
And a lot of new names that I didn't see last time,
Yeah,
so I'm excited about that.
For sure.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep playing. I'd love to see some reviews out there on iTunes. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. It's a win-win for everybody.
It is a win-win for everybody.
Okay, you ready for Main Street?
I'm ready.
Awesome. So, okay, I'm actually going to do those two things last here, actually. The entertainment news we're going to do last. Resort news. We got some sneak peeks into the Moana-themed Polynesian
I loved it.
rooms.
Loved it.
Really awesome.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's not kidified like
No,
Pirates and Princesses rooms over at Caribbean Beach. These are really beautiful rooms.
They're nice. I mean, I didn't think the Poly was that outdated.
I didn't either.
But then when you see these updates, gorgeous.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
They've done a great job. I hope they do those eventually with the DVC rooms. That would be
absolutely
fantastic. Park news. Sort of a bummer. An article in the Orlando Sentinel came out that talked about how cast members have dealt with such abuse from guests in the parks while trying to enforce COVID restrictions.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, being spit on, pushed, obviously berated sometimes.
Spit on? Come on.
One guest actually got so upset he tried to take the gun out of the holster of an Orlando cop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So just, I mean, especially like now at this point, you know what to expect if you're going to go to Disney.
You knew what to expect last fall, but still, if you're not willing to deal with
then don't go to Disney.
Then don't go. Yeah. Yes, stay at home. If you don't wear a mask, stay at home.
Yeah,
I don't get that.
And that goes for any time you're in the parks, whether it's pandemic or not.
Follow the rules.
You chose to go to Disney World; they have rules.
Right.
Follow the rules, man.
Gosh.
Disneyland opens April the 1st.
I saw that. So happy for the California folks.
So happy for them. I mean, along with like other event venues, and Universal also opens out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, some caveats: masks and other measures are still going to be required, like physical distancing.
Yes.
And the county that those parks are located, those venues are located in, have to have achieved a certain level of progress in terms of new cases and that sort of thing. So they have to be out of the most urgent tier of that, or they can't open.
Okay.
And probably attendance no more than 15% to 35%. Last I saw, Walt Disney World in Florida is still at 35%. So
yeah.
Tron Light Cycle, which is coming to Magic Kingdom, the canopy, this amazing, beautiful light show of a canopy, is almost finished. It's freestanding now, and you can see what it's going to be. Looks like it's going to be. Oh, it's really cool looking.
Yeah. Okay.
Really cool looking. Also, really cool looking is the entrance plaza at Epcot has been finished.
Yes,
there are some photos.
Zach, you did a great job.
Yeah, seriously, Zach. There are some photos out there of it at night because it debuted just this past week, and the new lighting packages like around the outer exterior of the entry plaza.
Yeah.
The fountain, the music, it's really, really well done and really beautiful.
Did you see the lady that composed the music?
No.
Like they have composed new music for all the worlds at Epcot.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I think it was Zach posted a picture this past week of, if you're wondering who develops the music for the worlds, and it was her, and she was sitting in front of her computer like composing.
How cool is that?
Isn't that cool?
What a great job.
Yes, and they were talking about, obviously she didn't do it by herself, but still, like that's a cool gig.
That's a really cool
Hey, what
job.
are you working on today? Oh, I'm just composing some new intro music to Epcot.
I know, that's
nothing
great.
Major, just everybody in the free world's going to hear it when they come to Epcot over the next 10 years.
Exactly right. They also, last week we talked about how they installed new flagpoles in the entry plaza. Yeah. They raised the flags. These are flags that fly the symbols that were created years ago for the different pavilions.
Yeah.
So World Showcase flag is up. The land, the seas, Spaceship Earth, Imagination, and World of Motion.
Okay.
So those are, I remember like going down to Epcot one of those first times after it opened and trying to memorize those logos to all those pavilions. And so it sort of threw me back to see all of them up on those flags. Okay, so entertainment. Raya came out on Friday.
I loved it.
Did you?
I loved it so much. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
But I can say what I loved about it without spoilers. Okay. So I loved that the dragons and the humans work together in the world, not just in the movie. Like in the world, they work together. So it's not like the humans riding the dragons or the humans conquering the dragons or whatever. No, they work together. Everybody lives independently in harmony. And I loved that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also loved that Raya was raised as a strong woman by her dad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, naturally, they didn't even wait until the movie to kill the mom. The mom,
mom was gone.
Mom doesn't even exist. In true Disney fashion, let's just don't even cast her. But so, but I love that he raised her to be a strong woman.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that was cool.
Great. It was great. It's not a musical.
Not a musical.
But I'll be honest, I didn't feel that until the end of the movie and the music with the credits, and I'm realizing, oh wait, this is like the first music we've heard other than the score. Yeah. Which is, I mean, it was perfectly fine.
It was great.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
It was a really great movie.
There were some good one-liners.
Yeah, really.
You got the message.
Probably got to see it twice to catch all of the lines. Actually, those kids really pop out some one-liners really fast. So it was great. It was a great movie. I loved it.
Yep.
It'll
Big
be
fan. Big fan.
It'll be a classic. Yeah, it'll be a classic in our house, I'm sure. And also the WandaVision finale.
Loved it.
I know. I loved it. So I love all things Marvel anyway.
You know, I'm not as Marvel as you are, right? I mean, like, I enjoy the Marvel movies, but I can also, not go.
Sure.
Right? I know enough about the Marvel Universe, honestly, just to piss you off because I get all my facts wrong. But this one, I didn't have to know all the details to still enjoy it. You probably enjoyed it more than I did because you got all the little references. But I loved this series.
Yeah.
Loved the series.
Such an original idea. So fun. Yeah. Allows them to do some things that I know that people like to see happen in comic books a lot. And I think that they did a really good job of setting up what the future holds for these characters. Yeah. So, I
loved it so much.
I thought it honestly, I thought it was genius. I thought the whole thing was genius level writing, acting, just general storytelling.
Absolutely.
It was great.
Pure genius. Yes.
So, okay, well that's our main street, and we highly recommend Raya and And then I've got a friend that's going to now binge all of WandaVision at one time, and I'm jealous of him.
Well, you can go back and binge it.
I can binge it now too, but I know what's going to happen. Right. So.
You might catch more though.
I might.
Now that you know what's going to happen, you might actually pick up on stuff.
There's definitely lots of Easter eggs in there.
Yes, absolutely. I loved it.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see what Mickey's forehead is holding for us as we do a mini take here. You ready?
All right, come on, Mickey. What question you got for us this week, man?
We got another bathroom.
You know what? I think our bathroom segments are probably, one for the books.
I don't think we're going to know as much about this one.
Okay.
Best bathroom at Hollywood Studios.
Best bathroom at Hollywood Studios. Okay, this is interesting. Best bathroom at Hollywood Studios. Do you have one right off the top of your head?
Not really, but I'm gonna go with. They're all. I'm going to go with the ones in Galaxy's Edge.
I thought you would. Okay, yeah. So go ahead. I'll let you have that one.
Yeah, mainly because they're the newest.
Yeah, but the details, right? They look like they're part of it.
I love how much Disney will put into details, even for a bathroom.
Yeah.
Right? These bathrooms, just like the rest of Galaxy's Edge, are made to look like they are broke down and beat up and tore up and dirty. The bathroom is designed to look dirty.
Yeah.
If you design a bathroom to look dirty, you work overtime to make sure people know it's not.
Well, it's got top of the line technology,
it
right?
Does
the way
have
the sinks are designed, everybody gets their own Dyson dryer.
Right. Yes, that's right. That's right. So you go overboard to make sure that it is not actually dirty, because if people look at it, they're going to think, "Oh, this is dirty."
Yeah. So I'm going to go with the bathrooms that are, as you're walking down, I know it's not called Main Street, but the main drag.
On the way down to...
yes,
Hollywood,
on your right.
Hollywood Tower.
On your right, there are some bathrooms there, sort of off the side.
They're very popular bathrooms, but it's like right across from Rosie's Cafe.
Right.
I almost said those.
Yeah.
We use those a lot.
We do. It's kind of like the restrooms near the Crystal Palace at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, right.
They're popular bathrooms, but they keep them very clean.
Yeah, absolutely right.
And they're sort of convenient.
I was going to go with, I was either the one I said or that one.
Yeah.
Although there's I can only tell that it's a women's bathroom. Like there's a new waterworks type building over near where the Muppets are. And
yes.
That one looks good. But
right.
I've never been in there.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to go with those off of the main drag.
Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah. Hope everybody's enjoying our bathroom opinions. Eventually, Mickey's going to ask us something other than bathrooms.
It's a popular discussion on the interwebs.
I'm convinced. Really?
Yeah. People love to talk about which bathroom is best.
Well, I'm happy to share my opinions on bathrooms.
I know you are. Okay. I'm excited about my Tomorrowland. You ready?
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see. Okay, I got to go fast because there's a lot to cover here, because laying the foundation for this is important.
Okay.
I am going to Tokyo DisneySea. I know. Because you know how much I love a lounge, and the best lounge on planet Earth is apparently at Tokyo DisneySea.
Okay, I'm just not going to say anything during your segment.
It's the Teddy Roosevelt Lounge.
Yes.
Yes, the Teddy Roosevelt Lounge at Tokyo's DisneySea. Here's what they say about it on their official website. Raise a glass in this lounge named for an American president. On the C deck, that's the second floor, of the SS Columbia is the lounge inspired by President Theodore Teddy Roosevelt, one of America's great adventurers and leaders. The lounge serves meals, cocktails, and other drinks in an atmosphere of luxury and comfort that does not do it justice. Relax and enjoy the ambiance with your drink and meal. So before digging in, this absolutely is on my bucket list now. We got to take a brief look into who Teddy Roosevelt was. This guy was the Chuck Norris of the early 20th century, okay?
Is it Roosevelt or Roosevelt?
I've always heard Roosevelt, yeah.
Okay. Roosevelt.
But like you've heard those jokes like Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups, he just pushes the whole earth down, right? Teddy Roosevelt was that of his time, right? He was intensely curious for knowledge, even at a young age. He'd been described as a sickly child due to having a weak heart and asthma when he was young. A college doctor told him that he needed to live a more sedentary life or possibly endure fatal consequences because of his weak heart. This is the kind of person he was. He says, "Doctor, I'm going to do all the things you tell me not to do. If I've got to live the sort of life you've described, I really don't care how short it is."
Wow.
Yeah, so he led a strenuous life, which was also the title of a book he wrote in 1901. Okay. He gained major prominence nationally as a war hero for his bravery and leadership of his Rough Riders fighting in Cuba during the Spanish-American War in 1898. And he became the 26th president of the United States in 1901, and he was president until 1909. He was the youngest president to ever take that office at that time, and he did so because William McKinley, the president at the time, was assassinated, actually.
Oh, wow.
He was a naturalist that pressed for the creation of the national park system. There's a scene of him in American Adventure. He was the first U.S. president to win the Nobel Peace Prize because he mediated the end of the Russo-Japanese War. He was the father of the modern U.S. Navy. He pushed for, helped select the site for, and began the engineering for the Panama Canal, which completely changed shipping in the Western Hemisphere. He was blinded in one eye while boxing at the White House. Boxing was a hobby of his. And so after that, he switched to jiu-jitsu because that's what you do.
Because that's safer.
He's the guy that... He's the reason we call the White House the White House. After he took office, he renamed the presidential mansion the White House and threw its doors open to people like cowboys, prize fighters, explorers, writers, artists. He was an avid hunter, but he refused to shoot a bear cub in 1902, which inspired a toy maker to create the first stuffed bear named after him.
Teddy Bear.
The Teddy Bear.
Oh.
Right? Teddy Bear was born. He gave a campaign. This is my favorite, maybe little known fact about Teddy Roosevelt. He gave a campaign speech in 1912, immediately after having been shot in the chest by a Colt revolver from 5 feet away.
Oh my goodness.
They tried to take him directly to the hospital, but he said, no, I'm going to give this speech. He literally, like he's sitting in whatever they were carrying him in, he coughed into his hands to check to see if he was coughing up blood. And he didn't, so he assumed he wasn't hurt all that badly. Although he gave the speech with a bloody shirt and a bullet lodged in his chest.
Oh, my goodness.
The speech he was going to give was on paper in his jacket, and that helped to deaden the impact of the bullet.
Oh, my goodness.
So this guy was the absolute personification of grit and effort and sweat combined with mahogany hardwoods, fine Corinthian leather, cigars, and good brandy by a fireplace. Yeah. Okay? And that's what this lounge celebrates.
Yes.
Okay? It's dark. It's all hardwoods with the floors are actually pinstriped with thinner seams of lighter hardwood. It's beautiful. It looks a little bit naval, which is why I'm sure they put this on a boat. Right, on a ship, because he was the father of the Navy. It's got little homages to him all over the place, little and big homages to Teddy Roosevelt. It's got this beautiful classic bar, but the top of it is supported by 4 hand-carved grizzly bears that are standing upright, holding up the top of the bar where like the glasses and stuff hang down. There are paintings of Roosevelt around the entire place, depicting him at various times of his life as a boxer, as a cowboy, a soldier, and a president. There are all the seats that are the booths and the chairs are these overstuffed, highly textured leather seats. You know, like you can imagine seeing in a dark like speakeasy bar, you know.
Why don't we do stuff like that in the States? Like, why don't we have a
you know
cool
what?
place like that for Teddy Roosevelt?
I got a lot of this from the awesome people at Disney Tourist Blog, obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
And they literally went on a tangent in the blog talking about how, you know, we all love Disney, but when you go to one of these places like this, you feel gypped out of this kind of stuff at Walt Disney World.
For the States, yeah.
Yeah. So the tables are all hardwood, you know, thick, nice hardwood tables. There are busts of different game animals around the bar, around the outside.
Man kind of a thing.
Gosh, yes. Well, that was him, you know. Libraries in there of hardbound books on the walls. The centerpiece of this thing is this ornate hearth fireplace. And around the fire, sitting out in front of the fireplace, are these big overstuffed leather couches. And above that is a rotunda with a mural in it celebrating the life and legacy of Teddy Roosevelt.
Gosh.
It is one of the most beautiful bars and lounges I've ever seen in pictures.
Like, do you think when Teddy Roosevelt was alive that he thought, you know, one day the restaurant that memorializes me will be in Tokyo?
I'm sure not. He was the first president, though, to leave the United States while he was president.
Okay, well, maybe then he did see that coming.
But I don't know that he went to, I can't remember where he went. But you can get food here, although it's really a place for like adults to come and take a load off with a nice cocktail.
Right.
The menu features 10 full stuffed pages of cocktails that the bartenders know how to make every one of them. Right?
Hilarious.
For food, it really only features 3 main like entree items, and two of those are sandwiches.
Okay.
And honestly, it's priced like counter service out in the park.
Okay, yeah.
Right? But
it's great though.
The most exciting one of those, none of them are vegetarian friendly.
Yeah,
it's a bummer.
Well,
but
I mean, he was a
hunter.
Whatever.
True.
Teddy Roosevelt's not going to serve vegetarian friendly.
He's certainly not going to do that. But the most exciting one to me is the fried prawn sandwich, which looks like a small lobster. Frankly,
oh my gosh,
it looks like amazing. They do have a number of small plates or appetizers, though. They've got a smoked salmon and shrimp spring roll, which looked amazing. A prosciutto, salami, and dried fruit dish. There's a hot vegetable salad with anchovy sauce. Caesar salad.
That's not vegetarian. Oh, anchovy sauce.
Anchovy
I was like,
sauce.
gosh, you got a vegetable salad with...
It's at least pescatarian. But Caesar salad with soft-boiled eggs. Cheese fondue with baguette.
Well, there you go.
Boom.
That's vegetarian.
Boom.
I see you, Teddy Roosevelt.
The very next thing is beef jerky, which is such a Teddy Roosevelt thing. Assorted olives. You can get a tray of assorted olives or mixed nuts or clam chowder.
Okay.
They also have a cheesecake with frozen cassis milk, which is a popular new thing in bars. A tea chiffon cake with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh.
And a seasonal parfait that they'll also serve in a souvenir glass. This parfait that undersells it. Right. This is like the most awesome ice cream sundae you've ever seen in your life.
That's the spaghetti sundae I talked about.
It is. It's the spaghetti sundae that you talked about. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. This place is amazing. Yeah. It looks like if Teddy Roosevelt and Ricardo Montalban had a bar baby, and this is what it produced. And this is where, Dos Equis, the most interesting man in the world, hangs out every night.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
You know why I love Teddy Roosevelt?
Why?
Because...
Don't say Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Because Brene Brown uses his quote, his Daring Greatly quote in her book, Daring Greatly. Like, her whole book is built off of Teddy Roosevelt's quote.
As with everybody, because people are complicated, right? Mm-hmm. There are some complicated things about Teddy Roosevelt that would not be seen as appropriate today.
Sure. Well, he's human.
Right. And this was literally the late 1800s, early 1900s was when his prominence. But I got to say, I got to read some more about this guy. He seems
You are way
incredible.
over time. This is a 10-minute segment.
I'm sorry.
You are way over time here.
I got really excited about Teddy Roosevelt. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
World Showcase.
Yes. We're doing a hard left.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about the Joffrey's carts.
Okay. fine.
Let's just bring it down about 10,000 degrees here. Okay. You are just on fire for Teddy Roosevelt, and I would like to talk about the Joffrey's carts. So, first of all, there's at least one Joffrey's cart in every theme park.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to visit a few of my favorites.
There's at least one. It's got to be, feels like there's a dozen in every park.
There's not. There's actually not. But we're going to talk about some of my favorite Joffrey's carts.
Okay.
And then their specialty drinks. So first of all, a lot of them offer specialty beverages unique to that location.
Yeah, okay.
So you can't get the same beverages like at every Joffrey's cart or in every Joffrey's cart.
I appreciate
the
effort they put into that.
I like that, yes. They also have specialty donuts that are specific to the location. And when I say donuts, I want you to think about like donuts as big as your hand.
Yeah.
These things are massive donuts.
And as thick as an encyclopedia.
Oh my goodness. These things are huge and they don't skimp on the toppings. Like they're giving Everglazed a run for their money. And during the Flower and Garden, or not the Flower and Garden, the art festival, Festival of the Arts, they were doing latte donut pairings.
Oh wow.
At some of the booths. Yeah. So, Joffrey's really does kick it up. So a lot of times people think, oh, the Joffrey's cart, it's just a drink cart and you go on. You love their iced tea.
I do.
Right? I mean, so we don't pass that many Joffrey's carts. Right. We normally stop at the Joffrey's carts. Yeah. But I wanted to talk specifically about a few. So number one, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So I think when everybody comes into Magic Kingdom, based on the line that I see, they hit Starbucks.
Yes.
Right?
The
line at Starbucks at Magic Kingdom is stretched down Main Street, USA from early morning.
Yes.
So let me just say something there about the Starbucks. First of all, yes, we all love a Starbucks. There's nothing wrong with Starbucks. I'm for it. Okay. Starbucks will not add vodka to your coffee drink. Okay. So
Valid.
Starbucks also does not have these massive donuts. Okay.
True.
They don't.
It's
they
true.
don't have them. So Joffrey's, I believe, has an edge. Not only does it have an edge there, but specifically the Joffrey's at Magic Kingdom is over in Tomorrowland.
That's right.
Now, you always say go to Tomorrowland first. Go right. Everybody else goes straight up to the castle and then they turn left.
Or they go straight through to Fantasyland.
Yes. Go right and go to Tomorrowland. This Joffrey's cart is the revived Joffrey's cart right in front of the Tomorrowland stage. While you're over there, you can go ahead and hit those good bathrooms that I told you about last week. Okay? So avoid the Starbucks at all costs. Sorry, I'm having some ear issues here. My headset is sliding. So this Joffrey's cart has two things that I think you need to pay attention to. Naturally, they've got the coffee, the tea, the lattes, cappuccinos, blah, 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 blah. They have what they call the Mission to S'mores latte with marshmallows. You can only get this at the Revive Joffrey's in Tomorrowland. They posted on Twitter today that it's like the 5th anniversary of this drink.
No kidding.
Yes, because that Joffrey's just opened a few years ago. Right? So it has marshmallows, graham cracker cookies, chocolate sauce, and whipped cream. It looks amazing. And so it's on a latte.
And people, they stop by Starbucks because they're used to doing that, in their regular lives before they enter this world.
You're killing an hour.
Yeah. And, instead, just pop over to the Revive cart, get yourself one of those donuts and a latte, and go stand in line for Space Mountain.
Keep going. And then use the good restrooms.
Yes.
Right. So they also have an incredible frozen flame with strawberry, and it's a strawberry and passion fruit slushy. So it looks like a flame, but it's frozen. Sure. It's not like Frozen the movie. It's frozen like ice.
It's ice. It's actually frozen.
It's only $5.49. You can add spirits to that. Hey, you do what you feel led to do at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not judging you.
No judgment. And
neither will Joffrey's. Neither will Joffrey's. Let me just say that. Neither will Joffrey's. So that one, I think, is the best one in Magic Kingdom. I think it's actually the only Joffrey's cart in Magic Kingdom.
There might be another one. If there's another one, let us know.
Yeah. I searched. I couldn't find another one. I think Starbucks really has the market on everything to the left of Main Street USA. But that one in Tomorrowland is great. This one is one of my favorites. There are several in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite Joffrey's cart at Hollywood Studios is at the Tower of Terror exit.
Yes.
So when you come out of Tower of Terror, it's right there.
Yes.
There's another one that's over in front of Aerosmith, which is great too. Yeah. But the one outside of Tower of Terror is where it is at.
And it's also sneaky good.
It's sneaky good.
You don't think there's one back there, but there totally is.
Yes, which is why it's one of my favorites. I can normally just walk right up and order. Yeah. And so what I get there is called the Kahlua Teeny. And this is going to be your chilled coffee with Kahlua, Grey Goose vodka, and light cream for $11.99. Now, here's the beauty of Joffrey's card. First of all, not only are they judging you that you're ordering this type of a drink at like 11 a.m. Not judging you. But when I walk up and say Kahlua Teeny, the first word out of their mouth is, you want to make it double?
That's right.
I love Joffrey's. I love Joffrey's. It's like, you people get me. I just got off of Tower of Terror. Yes, I would like to make that double.
A double.
Yes. I love that little Joffrey's card. Who says no to that? I've asked them that before. So they also have at that cart a frozen strawberry lemon sunset, which is frozen strawberry and lemonade topped with Grey Goose vodka. That one they also sell outside of Aerosmith. I think you've had the frozen lemonade. Yeah. They also have here at this cart the frozen shaken Jamaican. Now, they have the shaken Jamaican at some of the other carts, but at this one, it's frozen. And so it's frozen cappuccino blended with Bailey's Irish cream for $11.99.
That's good.
Do not sleep on the Joffrey's outside of Tower of Terror.
No.
Do not. I love those people. Okay, Epcot.
Okay.
My favorite Joffrey's in Epcot is between the United Kingdom and Canada.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say that. I always hit that Joffrey's card. Always hit that Joffrey's card. So right now, they have some specials they play along with all the festivals. And they have some specials for the Flower and Garden Festival. Okay. So at all of the different Joffreys in Epcot, because there's 4 Joffreys at Epcot, they each have their own specials. So you could hit all 4 Joffreys card. My favorite Joffreys has the Spring Flurry, which is frozen lemonade with fiery twist cinnamon whiskey.
Wow, that sounds good.
Doesn't that sound so interesting?
It does.
I'm so excited about that. Over in American Adventure, you get the Bubbly Brew, which is Jameson cold brew whiskey and coffee with a splash of Coke.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right? Then go over towards Disney Traders and get yourself the Citrus Sunrise, which is frozen lemonade and frozen passion fruit with mandarin vodka.
Oh, man.
See, don't sleep on Joffrey's. Yeah. Do not sleep on Joffrey's. Yeah. Okay, Future World East.
I was going to say, I knew there's one, at least
Future
one.
World,
at least
this
one.
Is right out near Mouse Gear.
Mouse Gear, the new like where Mouse Gear is now.
Yes. Bloomin' Berry, a berry-licious blend of frozen lemonade, blackberry syrup, and a splash of vodka. That one, I always see the donuts at.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Future World East
huge Mickey Mouse shaped donuts.
Has massive donuts.
And like things that are covered in pecans and sweet stuff.
Yes. But now I don't want y'all to think that I just love Joffrey's because of the alcohol, right?
No, certainly not.
I don't want y'all to get me wrong here. I also appreciate a good cup of tea. So my favorite Joffrey's at Animal Kingdom. So at Animal Kingdom, you've got Joffrey's at the entrance. Okay. And then you've got Joffrey's over near Everest. And so this is the Royal Anandapur Tea Company.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a massive Joffrey sign. Right. It's like a cart that's a tea company, and the signs are all like weathered or whatever.
Sure.
So if you're a tea drinker, this cart is a must-do. A must-do. So they have so many cool specialty teas. And they use loose leaf. So they scoop out the loose leaf and put it in a bag for you to put into the tea.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice? So I'm going to read a couple. They have a Sencha Saga, which is a delicately herbaceous Japan green, one of the world's most extraordinary teas. Wow. A Green Dragon Oolong, a Formosa Oolong. This tea stands out with its unique aroma, taste, and dark green appearance. This is my new favorite. I have to have this. Assam TGFOP from the Micker Hills, an extension of the Great Himalayan Range in Rangchu.
Oh, yeah.
The blackish tea leaves with golden tips brew to a bright copper liqueur with a sweet, musty smell and a bold, malty taste.
Oh, boy. That sounds great.
They also serve a tart and tangy, which is iced tea, lemonade, and a splash of sweet mandarin orange.
It's like the classiest Arnold Palmer ever.
Right. So something maybe you didn't know about Joffrey's, They have also created special blends for each of the higher end restaurants at Disney. And a lot of the resorts. You can order this on their website at joffreys.com. So you can get the Polynesian Kona blend, the Vicky and Al's blend, the Aulani blend, Tusker House, the organic Peru Alto Mayo. I've seen that at Epcot.
Nice.
You can order all those. You can also get their signature in-room French roast in Keurig K-Cups.
Oh, well, that's nice
on their website.
Because you drink that like crazy while we're there.
I do, yes. But I don't have a Keurig anymore. I have an Nespresso. No. So maybe, Joffrey's, you should also sell Nespresso.
Yeah. Somebody tell them.
Because Nespresso is recyclable.
That's awesome. Nice job. Joffrey's.
Yeah. Joffrey's
Don't
cards.
sleep on Joffrey's cards,
Don't sleep on the Joffrey's cards.
They're not just there for their looks.
It's not a Bobo Starbucks.
No, and they are bringing it.
Yes. Yeah. No, Joffrey's really works hard. I like the Joffrey's folks.
Awesome. Okay, folks, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do us a favor. Run out to iTunes. Leave us a review out there. Rate us. Can't tell you what that does to get the word out and bring new listeners to the show.
It does. It really, really helps y'all. And you get entries.
Major entries for iTunes reviews.
And if you're looking for more things Disney, please visit scfadp.com. That's S for Super, C for Cali, F for Fragilistic, A for Awesome, D for Disney, P for Podcast. We are going to try our best to get a bonus episode out this week, y'all. We got some big life change happening here, so we're going to do our best. But if we can, it'll be on one of the resorts.
Yep, that's right.
So be on the lookout.
Yeah, we're really working hard to try to get something out for Polly. Was it Polly?
Yeah, I think one of the resort tours. Maybe we'll post and see what everybody wants to see.
Polly or Animal Kingdom. Yeah, we'll do one of those too. So keep an eye out for that. Join us on all the social medias at SCFADP and go subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Supercalifragilistic Awesome Disney Podcast.
Yes, we would love to hear you.
And with that, we hope to see you real soon.